G'day everyone, welcome to another shed session. Today we're in the shed talking to race car driver Danny John. So we'll ask him a few questions and then we're going to unveil the new colour scheme and paint scheme and a few new sponsors for the new car for the upcoming season. Welcome Danny to the show.
Thank you.
How's life treating you? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Big off season?
Wouldn't say big off season, we got prepared pretty early. So.
Yep. Cool. Alright, so we're going to ask you a few questions, a few personal ones as well. Hope you don't mind that. Where'd you grow up, Danny?
I grew up in South Rona, just inland of Penguin.
Yeah, righto. How many years did you spend there?
That was the first 19 years of my life.
Yeah, righto. Yep. Ryan Primary School?
Yes.
Yeah, righto. I'm a Ryan Primary
Ryan
myself.
College of Knowledge.
Yeah, the Ryan College of Knowledge. Yeah, that's it. And so you went to school there. Then where'd you go after you left Ryan Primary?
I sort of tried to kick around and get a few jobs here and there, and nothing was really. I was trying to get apprenticeships and everything, and nothing really took off. So, yeah, I joined the Navy.
Yeah, righto. Yep. And when did you first become interested in motorsport, mate?
At a very young age, I went from pretty much the time I could walk.
Yep.
Yeah, so speedway's always been in my life, and yeah.
Yeah, she's not a bad sport. And what division did you first start in?
The old Grand Prix Midgets was my first car.
Yeah, righto.
When I was 14.
Yeah. And for anyone that doesn't know what a GP midget is, what were they? What sort of car were they?
A rear-mounted engine up to 1200 cc's, and with a wing that wasn't allowed to be above the roll cage, it was behind you, and that's about pretty much it.
They were like a little Formula One, weren't they?
Yeah,
Shaped at the front wings and the rear wings, big ones at the back, and
they still run them today on the mainland.
And they were quite a quick car back in the day.
Very quick, yeah.
So what division do you race at the moment, mate?
Formula 500.
Yeah, righto. And for people out there, we've been down this path before. They're a 600cc, aren't they? Pretty much a miniature sprint car to look at, but just got a lot smaller engine, but quite a potent little division in Tasmania now. We've got quite a few good numbers in Tasmania now, which is good to see. The speedway here in Tasmania now is really starting to take off with all divisions now. It's really good to see. Favourite event, man?
Favourite event? I can't put it down to one really. I like going to the speedway all the time.
Yeah.
I
suppose a memorial would be probably like everyone else.
Oh yeah, I'd love to win a memorial. Yeah.
Most people don't really worry about the titles. It's the memorials that they like nowadays.
Yeah.
In any motorsport, it's a real big thing. Who was your biggest hero growing up, mate?
Probably my grandfather.
Yep. Cool. And why was he your biggest hero?
I just taught me a lot about life.
Yeah.
And
as they do, the old boys. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about favourite, mate. Have you got an event that you'd really want to win?
If anything, probably the Peter Redpath Memorial.
Peter Redpath, that's pretty high in Tasmanian Formula 500 division, isn't it? That's a very much wanted title, that is. Favourite track you've raced on?
Have to be Carrick.
Carrick? Yeah. And how come you like Carrick so much?
It's just a tighter, smaller track, and it's a lot grippier, and you really got to drive a lot harder there.
And it's pure clay. Yeah, a lot of the tracks around the place are just like dirt with clay, but this is just pure red clay.
And that's the first place I ever won a race. So.
Yeah, righto. Yep. And for people that are watching now, first event's this weekend, off to Carrick.
Yep.
Cars had a lot of stuffing around and fine-tuning during the off-season, because I know we've had, as everyone knows, I'm part of Danny's crew, and we've had a lot of hassles with this car since day dot. We had 2 seasons where it was just chasing our butt with carby issues, and then before we got it right, the season was near over, so we sort of haven't had a chance to get it running flat out for a full season yet, so it'd be good to get one this year.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Favourite track you haven't raced on, but one day would hope to get there and have a few laps.
Probably Warrnambool.
Warrnambool. Why Warrnambool?
Because it's fast.
Yeah. That's where the classic is too, isn't it? That's right. Yeah, no, it's quite a quick little track, that one. What hobbies do you do, mate?
I love me fishing.
Yep.
Especially freshwater fishing.
Yeah, right, eh?
Yeah.
You'd be flat out there this time of the year then, season's away.
When we get a chance,
When we get a chance, yeah. Biggest fish you've caught?
I think probably a 12-pound salmon.
Yeah, right, eh?
And trout was, I think, about 9 pound.
You going to fill us in on your little favourite spots?
Not at all.
Excellent. Road cars or race cars that you've had over the years that you wish you'd never got rid of?
Oh, definitely my last 500 I had before this one, the P&P. I wish I'd never ever parted with that. That was
right, eh?
a very nice car.
Yep.
Very quick car.
So where does P&P originate from?
From California.
Yeah, right. So they're an American car.
Yeah.
Left or right mount?
That was a left side mounted car.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What would you rather, the left or the right? Because I know the car you've got now is a right mount. And
I've had right before as well.
Yeah.
I think once they're set up there, it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because some people, a lot of people race with left-hand mounts, and I've heard that in America and that they're actually starting to go back to the right-hand mounts.
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Kids, you got 4.
Yes. 3
girls and a boy. The young fella's about to head off to the army, I presume.
Yep.
What's he going into the army as?
He's going into the infantry.
Infantry?
Well, soldier.
He's going to have his work cut out for him then.
Definitely.
Yeah, right. He's a big lad, a very big lad. I've met Baden, and he's quite big. The girls are twins.
Yeah, I got twin girls, 6 years of age.
Yeah. That'd be a handful.
Call them Cyclone and Hurricane.
Cyclone and Hurricane, yeah, excellent. And Takira, isn't it?
Yeah, Takira, she's my 16-year-old daughter. She's going well up there in Golgol. She's just about to start a job at Macca's.
Yeah,
and just finished year 11.
Excellent. So they're pretty much all set in their ways, apart from the young 2 twins.
Yes.
God, you're going to have your hands full when they get older, I'll tell you that now. Are they keen to follow in Dad's footsteps?
They sort of haven't really been around it too much because Kai Marie's got pretty bad asthma. So I had to take her to the track, and so they've only seen the car around when they're down here and that. But yeah, I don't know. If anything, I'd probably say Kai Marie probably will.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So you can see the kids racing in a few years then. Yeah. Will Dad be still racing, or will Dad give up and just concentrate on the kids racing?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, right. It's pretty hard to get out of one of these things once you've been in them for so long.
Yeah, it is.
I know a lot of race car drivers and that have retired, and they wish to God they'd never, or they've come back out of retirement and racing a couple of years later. Most of them around the place this day and age. Where do you see yourself in 10 years, Danny?
10 years' time. Hopefully still running around in one of these.
Still racing one of those, yeah.
And getting the girls involved.
Yep. Make it a big full-blown family affair.
Yep.
Right, a bit off track here. Favourite colour and why?
I don't know. Really, black or blue?
Yep. Why's that?
Just colours I've always liked.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll go back to your Navy days. How long was we in the Navy for, Danny?
10.5 years.
And how many tours did we do?
Did 2 to the Gulf War,
Yep.
3 into Solomon Islands, 1 into East Timor, and 1 to Bougainville.
Yeah, right. Yep. So what's that? 7 all up. 7 tours. Jeez, well done. Done a good job. We'd like to say thanks to all the servicemen out there, and of course Daddy for all the time they've put in to serve our country. Serve our country. So terrible. What was your job on the Navy?
I was
in the Navy, sorry.
Leading Seaman Marine Technician. So basically, when I was alongside at the wharf, I was a shipwright.
Yep.
And then out at sea, I was second in charge in the engine room.
Yeah, right. And what kind of boat was Manora?
A landing platform amphibious, it was called. For carrying troops and trucks, tanks, choppers.
Yeah, right.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Biggest achievement in the Navy?
I'd say actually probably when we went to Vanuatu,
Yep.
when relined an old building and fixed it all up so they could bring all their babies in to be weighed and
Yeah, right,
looked
eh?
after. And, yeah,
So just like a little fucking hospital type of thing.
Yeah, small thing like that for a little local village, yeah.
Yeah, right, eh? Yep. And you'd be pretty proud of Baden going back into following in the footsteps of Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, eh?
Yeah.
So did you try to entice him to go Navy, or was it his own decision to go Army?
He's never been pushed in one way at all.
Yeah.
He couldn't really go to the Navy because he suffers from seasickness.
No, that's not going to. Yeah, no, that's definitely not going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Right, so as you can see, we've got the car behind us. This is the new paint scheme for this year. Well, it isn't at the moment because you can't see it, but we're going to unveil the car. And but first of all, Danny, is there any sponsors you'd like to thank for this year for putting in to get us back out onto the track?
Definitely, yes. First, Scott Devlin from Devlin Transport. He's backed me since day one and really looked after and supported me the whole way. So, yourself, Jamie from Taz Auto Shots, you've been on board since day one. You're the one that encouraged me to get the car.
Oh, we have a ball.
J&F Print and Design, Jason and Fiona, they've just come on board to help sponsor the car and do the sign writing. That's been great. Fluffy Stuff, which is Fiona's business. Yeah, she's come on board with us as well. Armstrong Maintenance and Fabrication, young Zach, thanks a lot for everything you've done. Devil Race Parts, Brad and Amy, thank you very much. Taz Skidders, who've just joined us, that muchly appreciated, thanks guys. And Sean's Pressure Cleaning, Sean Robbins, your knowledge has been invaluable, thank you.
Oh shit, yeah, Sean, we really do have to shake your hand and pat you back for the next 10, 20 years, I reckon, every time we see you, just for the amount of help that you've done around the car. So we might unveil it then, Danny, eh? And let's show the public what this year's colour scheme and that's going to be.
Yep.
We'll move these seats out of the way. Cover. So why red, Danny?
I just wanted to change the colour.
Change colour?
Yeah, change it up and make it stand out a bit more.
Yep. So we might grab a seat and have another sit back down here. So as you can see, the car is a full-on Legends car. It's a tribute car to all the people that have served in all the armed forces. So we've got the fallen design on the side and the Navy and Army and Air Force there. So Danny, what are we running in this car?
CBR 600.
600cc, yep. And what year?
98 model.
98 model, yep.
This is an old
And how old is the car? Like,
well, I've raced against this car when it was kicking everyone's butt, and that was back in about 2008. So.
And Sean Robbins won 4 Tasmanian titles in this car?
Yeah, 4 state titles, and I think he had the car for about 9 years.
Yeah, right. And it's a Devil car, am I correct there?
In the Devil chassis, yeah.
So Brad Smith was the one that originally built it?
Yeah.
So there wasn't many of these cars built?
Only 3 or 4, I think. I'm not sure, yeah.
Yeah, righto. Yep.
But I don't know how many's left.
Yep. Cool. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the car reveal. So if you see us in the paddock or in the pits this year and you'll come over and say good day, we'd be more than happy to have a yak to you about the car and show you a few things on the car. Very different colour scheme this year. It was all black last year, and we sort of decided we didn't want black this year, did we? We sort of wanted to go something different, and the red colour we just couldn't get hold of, and when we could get hold of it was going to cost a fortune, and then it was 3 or 4 parts just to paint the damn thing. So, yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with the way the car's come out this year, and hopefully it goes all right this year for us.
Yeah,
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we've changed a few things, and hopefully we can get on the track and go and just mix it with a few of the boys out there, which is the main aim, I think.
Have fun.
Yep. Anyway, mate, thanks for joining us today. Very much appreciated. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and we'll see you for the next shed session. Thanks very much. Bye, everyone.
See you, everyone.
So here's the car out in the sunshine now. Nice bright red. black wings this year, a lot different to last year. We thought we'd do a big colour change, so instead of the black we went to the red, and we're pretty happy with the way it's come up. Very, very different to what it was, and the colour was a bad, hard colour to paint, but we got it. Anyway, we'll go through our sponsors that we've got to thank for coming on board this year. Armstrong Maintenance and Fabrication, sorry, we'll get that right in a minute. Armstrong Maintenance and Fabrication, thanks Zach for coming on board. We really appreciate what you've done for us in the off season. It's meant a lot, thank you. Sean's Pressure Cleaning Service. Sean, what can I say, mate? Thanks so much for everything you do, all the help with all the setups of the car. If it wasn't for you, we'd be chasing our butts big time, I reckon. But yeah, no, thanks very much for everything you do, Sean. J&F Print and Design, Jason and Fiona, thank you very much for all the stickers you've done for the car, and everything you've done during the off season. It really means a lot. And don't forget, people, if you ask after sign writing, printing, anything from coffee cups to t-shirts to sign writing, look up Jason at J&F Print and Design. Thanks Jason for coming on. Devil Race Parts, Brad and Amy, thank you so much for jumping on board this season. If you ever want race parts in Tasmania, look up Devil Race Parts, or even on the mainland, make sure you look up Brad and Amy. They'll look after you big time. They've got everything you can think of to do with Speedway. Thanks Brad and Amy. Fiona from Fluffy Stuff Design, Fluffy Stuff, sorry, not Fluffy Stuff Design. They do laminating, coffee cups, hats, coasters. They have lots of kids apparel. Yeah, just little knick-knack sort of stuff. Make sure you look them up. Thanks Fiona for coming on board. Taz Auto Shots Media, Jamie, thanks for another season of your support. If you want any video on graphic design, photography done, don't forget to look up Jamie at Taz Auto Shots Media. Come down here. Taz Skidders, Stephen Thorpe, Jazzy and all the Taz Skidder crew, thank you very much for everything you've done. Really appreciate it. We go to the honour roll. Thanks to all these people for everything you've done in the off season, and you know, over the year to come, it'll be very much appreciated, all the help that we get. So for all these people, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Devlin Transport, well Nipper, thanks very much for everything you do. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be racing. The support you give us, the time, it's just outstanding. Thank you very much for everything you do, Nipper, and don't forget to look up Devlin Transport. They do a great job for all your cement needs, or any transport, I think. Anyway, so there's our car for this year. We're happy with the product. Hopefully it goes well this Saturday night, our first race meeting at Carrick. We'll have it back out on the track, so if you see us in the pits, come and say good day. Also, if any sponsors want to jump on board and sponsor a veteran on Speedway, we've got plenty of room for new sponsors, and we're looking for more sponsors each day as we go. Every little bit helps. If you'd like to be a sponsor of the race car, just chuck us an inbox and we'll give you a ring, and we'll sort something out with you. So anyway, there's our car for this year. Thanks very much everyone for watching the video, and we'll get some videos up next week after we race at Carrick to show you how we went. Hopefully things go all well, and yeah, we'll talk to you then. Thanks very much people, have a good day, bye.